sorry, somebody called me. And so anyway, so yeah, so
I guess you should tell the story.
oh, dude, stop moving. So anyway, so I want to tell you guys what happened, how we got this little wabbit, little whiskily wabbit. So basically what happened is that I was out here gardening. I'll show you how good my garden is doing while we talk about this. So yeah, so I was out here gardening, and I heard this super loud screaming, and
Not like a human scream.
no, and to be honest with you, whenever I was a kid, I used to go like walking around in the wilderness with my dogs, and my dogs had dug up rabbits before, so I'm kind of familiar with the distress sounds of rabbits. Let's just say that. So, not that I ever encouraged it. I didn't have them on leash. We were just literally like hiking in the wilderness, and you know, they found what they found, and I would try to run up and save them. In fact, my dad, he went and picked up a little rabbit hutch for me, but unfortunately my dogs got into the hutch while I was at school one day. So anyway, so I hear this screaming, and I come over, and in fact, the horses that live over here, in fact, you can see them there, were actually over here too. You can see where we've been walking.
Not like over here, but they were really stirred up.
Yeah, you can see where we've been. Yeah, they were all riled up. And so I got up on this rock here, and I looked over, and sure enough, on this tree, in fact, here's where we were standing, on this tree, you could just see it right in here, right on these branches here, there was a snake in the tree. And I couldn't see the rabbit at that point, but I could see the snake. So I clapped my hands, and the snake was just like, whatever. And then I actually hissed at it. I went, psst, and it literally, it dropped the rabbit and took off. So the rabbit kind of dropped down here on the grass. And so Savannah came over because she heard me. And, good Lord, buddy. Come on, let's go. And, yeah, Savannah came over. There's a horse. There's a good look at him looking at me. He's like, what are you doing? I saw you last time. Anyway, Buddy is over there having a blast. Sir Barks a lot, as we call him.
Yeah, the snakes are out now.
Yeah. So, we, Savannah grabbed him. And originally what we did, because I personally knew there's a rabbit that lives in here. And she kind of, every time I drive into my driveway, she kind of like, you know, plays chicken with me, darting back and forth on my driveway. And so anyway, so I figured, well, she'll be back. Because whenever I showed up, whenever I walked over, she kind of took off. She had been right underneath where the snake was. So what we did is we took the rabbit and we stuck him like right in here, like right in that little bare spot there.
I still haven't been able to find a nest.
We couldn't find the nest, yeah. And I'll tell you what, the snake, I could see that the snake had previously fed. You could see the bulge. So I think he probably cleared out the nest. And that was the last one. So we left it out here almost all day, right? Like it was almost dark.
Yeah, it was pretty much dark outside.
Yeah, it was pretty much dark. Because I really wanted to leave it alone, let its mom come get it. You know what I mean? Like let nature. I will say, I obviously, geez Louise, I just stepped on something that hurt really bad. I obviously didn't let nature take its course because I stepped in and I took the rabbit. But I will say that I did want to let the mom come in and take the baby. Hold on, if at all possible, if she could do that.
That's strawberry on his feet, by the way.
Yeah, he has a little bit of strawberry. And I'll be honest, like, so the snake had grabbed, you could see he had like grabbed his head. He had him by the head. And so his head was like covered in snake spit. It was really gross.
And he had a little bit of bite marks, but
yeah, he had like a little bit,
bad.
a little bit of a bite mark, a little bit of blood.
But nothing severe.
Yeah, nothing overly severe.
He's living.
So Savannah was like, she really wanted to take it, and I told her, I said, okay, I said, if you take him, that's your responsibility. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to take care of him. I'll get the stuff for you, but you got to take care of him. So she Googled it, she researched it, she found out everything that she could, and sure enough, she has kept this little rabbit alive. I'm shocked. I didn't think the rabbit would make it through the night. And he has, and he's prospered, and he's grown, and he's adorable, and Savannah loves him.
It's a lot fluffier down there before. I think that's a female, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, she's got a lot more hair. She cleans herself. I mean, truthfully, I'm really quite surprised by how well this little rabbit has prospered, especially because Savannah said that when she looked it up, they told her that like everything on the internet.
Me! Ow! 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 That hurts.
Like everything on the internet said that they were one of the harder animals to keep alive.
You don't usually bite. What's up? You want to play around a little bit?
And
he
so
he doesn't run anywhere. That's the thing. He does. He doesn't right now. I'm gonna let you
put her in some nice
grass area.
yeah, some nice like fresh grass. Dude, whatever was in my shoe, I think it's like a mesquite. I think it's a mesquite thorn. Ow. That's the only thing that sucks about Crocs. When you live out here in the country, is they go right through the Croc, and then you're just SOL. Trying to get it out is really hard.
He doesn't like to go anywhere. He just kind of like curls up on me.
So there's the little wabbit, little whiskily wabbit.
He's walking around a little bit, letting. Where you going, baby? He's not used to being out here at all. I've only took him out one other time. He's lost, dude. He's very lost. Well, you're eating it? Good job.
Yeah, see if he'll eat it. That's what I was
He's
hoping.
eating some of it.
Yep, good. Oh, he is, yeah.
I gave him some formula.
Oops, wrong way.
Did you show yourself?
No, I did not show myself. Not that it matters.
Yeah.
I was trying to get closer.
Where are you going? Are you gonna hide underneath me? Yeah.
What's your hand for me?
Here. He's gonna try to hide underneath me.
So, Savannah's just done such a phenomenal job keeping this little rabbit alive. And
we're not gonna keep him, you guys know.
Yeah, we're not gonna keep him. This is,
very temporary.
As soon as this little rabbit is self-sufficient, he's gonna be released and allowed to be a wild rabbit.
It's even illegal to keep them as pets here.
It's illegal to keep them as pets. That's not what we're trying to do here. This is literally just
a rehab.
We wanted to save his little life and let him be.
Where are you going?
A free.
Is that rabbit poop right there?
It's deer poop.
Oh no.
Oh, they're on my territory. That means they're near my garden. Those bad deer. I'm gonna have to put something up. That's the first sign. So anyway, yeah, the idea is just to keep him alive until he can survive on his own.
He sees you.
And then allow him to
eating something?
To go on about his little merry way, he or she, and to be a wild little rabbit.
Possibly visit us every now and then.
And I think what we're gonna do is probably maybe set him up a little outside kind of cage initially, because we do want him to get used to knowing that there are predators, right? We want him to know that there are sky predators and things like that, and you know what I mean? We don't want to just release him and be like, "Here, there you go," because there's obviously there's a period of time where these guys, their mother only comes and feeds them twice a day to avoid bringing predators over.
And they even said online, they were they only live for at least 16 months because predators will come down and eat them very quickly.
Yeah. So the idea is, like I said, just to give him a fighting chance. I understand that the snake needs to eat too, but he clearly did from what I saw. And I just couldn't listen to it. You know what I mean? It was loud. And
sad. This is sad.
Yeah, it was super loud. I don't know if you've ever heard a little baby rabbit cry, but it's it is designed to bring in a mother that's far away. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally what it is. Their mothers are not around them all the time. Like I said, they don't want to bring in predators. So their voice is designed to carry in such a way that they can be found by their mother. That's a good little rabbit, dude. He's totally eating that grass. That's awesome. So,
he's adapting. We're thinking he's about like 2 or 3 weeks old or so.
yeah.
Because his eyes are open now.
Yeah, his
Whenever
eyes
we
are
got
open.
Him, they were not.
Yeah, his eyes were not open when we first found him. In fact,
they opened like a
they
few
opened,
days
yeah, like
after.
the day, yeah, a couple days after. And, you know, and I'll be honest with you guys, like, there's a part of me that want, like, you know, like, yeah, there's a part of me that, you know, one part I feel like, oh gosh, you know what I mean? Like, we need to be careful because we don't want him habituated to people. But on the other hand, where we live, it doesn't, you know what I mean? My neighbors are not, they're not out shooting rabbits. You know what I mean? So,
They don't cause any harm unless it's to your garden.
yeah, the only thing that my neighbors shoot are snakes. So,
Coyotes, I think, maybe,
look
too.
at him, so cute.
Hopping around, baby.
And so, you know, we do want to do our best to kind of rehabilitate him, to give him the best opportunity at, you know, at living free and wild. That's the idea. And Savannah's like so in love with this rabbit, but I'm glad that she understands that they're not to be kept. She knows that.
They don't do well. One person kept it and it was like very scared. It was
Yeah,
they
they're
don't
not.
come up to people.
And the thing about it is like how the rabbit acts now is not how he's going to act later on, because they develop this response, this fear response, which keeps them alive, mind you, to anything. So basically, they jump and they get this very fearful reaction, which is what, you know, genuinely keeps them alive. They have to be hyper vigilant. So we don't.
They also have, what could have killed him was also, they have this initial reaction to where they would give themselves a heart attack and like die before they're actually like eaten. If
Right.
That makes any sense.
Yeah.
So that they don't have to suffer
Yep.
the pain.
Yep. Exactly. So Savannah's done a lot of research into this, but oddly enough, like I said, I didn't want to do the video until I really thought for sure that the rabbit was going to make it, because I didn't want to have to do an update of like, because I know there's going to be a lot of people, oh my God, just take it to a rehabilitation people, take it to somebody who knows what they're doing.
Closest one is in Houston.
Yeah, the truth of the matter is there's not many people around. It's come on, it's a little rabbit. Most people don't care. And with COVID, it just, the likelihood of that happening was very slim to none.
And we're not taking care of an entire litter of them.
Yeah, and Savannah looked it up and she said the only one that there was in Houston. So we wanted to make sure that we were going to be able to keep it alive before people we posted, because nobody wants to hear bad news. So anyway, so he's doing very well.
Cleaning yourself. Or she.
You know, she or he is prospering very well. And then, like I said, we'll release him. And
check on your chickens real quick?
and hopefully he doesn't eat my garden.
Yeah. Don't come back and eat our garden.
So I'll show you guys my chickens. My chickens!
I will say he is sort of like, whenever we first got him, he was not okay with being held. And now he'll come into my hands.
Yeah, he's much more desensitized to Savannah. But I don't, like I said, I don't know that will maintain that way. That's the thing. Is I don't know that it's going to stay that way. From what we read, they end up kind of going through this thing where they stop behaving that way.
Look at them all four on there.
I know,
all four
right?
Of your hens just sitting there.
Look at my perch, y'all.
She has 4 hens on there.
I put in this like log because I heard that they are that they like that. They like perches, and they were like originally like little jungle chickens, little jungle birds.
Even Reese got chickens too.
Yeah, Reese got chickens today too. So my chickens are doing super well. Everybody's
I thought some of our dogs got out.
everybody's alive and well.
Oh, Blondie's looking at me.
Healthy, big and fat. Not only do I feed them their chicken feed and I get them grit, but I also will actually go, I'll show you guys, they're actually eating it right now over there. What I do is I'll get them grass, and I will go every day, I will go pick some grass for them.
Boy, how did they have made a mess of their food.
See, So there's all this grass over here. So I'll go pick some grass, and they'll eat. They literally will eat the grass.
Reese was like, put the baby in the chicken coop, the baby rabbit in the chicken coop. But I think that counts as keeping it as a pet.
They're so cute. I love how, like, when you see them run, I call it the raptor run. They literally run like little velociraptors.
Raptors! Chicken! I see you, rooster. You
Yep.
look pretty angry.
Yep. But yeah, they're all doing really good.
They get out sometimes, but
Not anymore.
yeah.
As I told you guys before, I bought a chicken coop from the Chicken Coop Company, but they're back ordered, so it says that they'll send them out between May 7th and 14th. So when it gets in, we'll build it. And I'll still use this. I'm still going to use this as an addition to the coop that we're buying, because I bought a coop and a run. And it's real pretty, real nice.
Home.
Yeah, it's like a home. Pardon me. You can lock it up at night. It has like nesting boxes. It's really cool. But anyway, but this will be, I'll basically connect this to their actual extension. I've had some people ask if I'm going to let them free range. Probably not, because my neighbors, they might go in my neighbor's yard. They might not like that. And then we have a lot of predatory birds here. And I know I would lose some. And so I don't really want to, because, you know, I just don't. I paid for them. I've raised them. You know, I don't want to lose any right now. So we're going to do our best to keep them alive. And that's, you know, that's it. So that's kind of where we're at. What I will do, though, is every time I mow my lawn, I'm going to take the clippings from that and give that to them. So even though they won't be technically free ranging, they'll still get the grass. Oh my God, that's so cute. Look at him sleeping. Sleeping in her hand.
Time.
Yeah, you should go take him, put him to bed.
Put him to bed.
So anyway, well, I guess I just wanted to kind of update you guys on everything and tell you about our little story about the little rabbit we saved.
I'm going to name him Hopper
And
for now.
Hopper, oh my God, that's so original. But yeah, I'm just really, really happy that it worked out. I wanted to save him, and between Savannah and I, as a group effort, we were able to save him. So yeah, I mean, I see no reason why that little rabbit's not going to make it now. You know what I mean? It already made it through the tough times. Now we're just getting him through the rest of it. So anyway, so that's about it. I hope you guys are having a good day. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!